This is your weekend tarot reading for December 10th and 11th, 2016. I'm Hekterios. Thank you for joining the tarot reading and for watching. So we're in an energy of building up to the full moon this weekend. So this is a wonderful time energetically. We are also in a, energetically, we're in a meteor shower right now, which is happening. It's called the Geminid meteor shower. And it's like an annual meteor shower. Left from the meteor Phaeton when it passed by the Earth. When comets and meteors pass by the Earth, they leave a trail of debris in space, and as the Earth travels around the Sun, it passes through those trails of debris, and that's what we have of the meteor showers, the ones that are annual meteor showers, okay? So, the comet Phaeton was named after I believe the son of the sun god, Helios. Phaeton was his son. And I believe that the comet Phaeton is the known comet meteor that goes the closest to the sun in its orbit. So that's why they named it that. But regardless, it carries an energy of solar energy, obviously. I have honestly not looked at the mythology of the god Phaeton. So y'all can look that up for more insight of the kind of energy that this meteor shower brings. But if you want to see it, you can look in the sky where the constellation Gemini is. And if you don't know where the constellation Gemini is, you can actually just look for the constellation Orion. Orion's belt, that is like well known by everyone regardless if you're into constellations in the zodiac. And a little bit above that constellation to the left side, that is where the constellation Gemini is, okay? But once again, you can easily look all this up and understand and know these things. But that is the energy at work this weekend and this week, okay? This coming week, I should say, on the 13th through the 14th, depending on where you are in the world, will be the full moon. And it happens that this full moon is also right above the constellation Orion, okay? Technically, it's considered to be in Taurus as far as the lines of demarcation of the constellations. But really energetically, I'm going to go ahead and when I do my full moon reading, I'm going to associate this full moon on the 13th through 14th with the constellation Orion, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and do the full moon reading on that and give y'all my breakdown about that, because to me the constellation Orion is actually a representative of goddess Hecate, okay? And I'll break all that down when I do the full moon reading, okay? So stay tuned for that. But just know that that energy is building up to a peak, and it is already starting to affect this weekend, okay? Energetically. Now I align myself with the Most High God and the Holy Spirit, Hekterios. Please communicate the truth to me through these cards so that I may be guided for the highest good of all. Thank you, and Simone. Please give us your divine guidance for this weekend. Let us know the energies that are around us and available to us so that we can use them for our highest good, greatest success and joy. Thank you, and Simone. Okay. Lovely energy. Kind of funny, the Sun card showed up as the third card. Okay, but let's just get right into this. The first card that we have going into this weekend is the Page of Wands, or the Maiden of Wands. The energy of this card is talking about going forward with a new energy into things. So this is this makes sense from the previous reading for this past week, where we had the last card was the Knight of Wands, I believe, which is the same energy of this card, going forward with new things. The way that the last reading ended with the Knight of Wands, it is the same energy, but it's manifests in a different way from the Page of Wands. So for example, with the Knight of Wands energy, it's new energy going forward with things, but it's doing that in an exoteric way, all right? You're doing actions, okay? With this card, the Page of Wands, it's more about within yourself, in relationships, and it's more of a mental type thing, okay? So what's going on with this card is you, within yourself, new paths are opening, okay? Within yourself, you're getting new enthusiasm, new inspiration, new passion. You may be seeking out to learn new skills and different knowledge and wisdom. You may be feeling like you want to travel and get some things done. You may see progress in these areas. I feel like you're becoming more determined in things. Going into this weekend, I feel like what's going on is that somehow by taking small steps towards what you're wanting, you are getting more energy within yourself of determination and of really knowing what your goals are as you go forward, okay? The next card that we have is the Nine of Coins. This is a beautiful card. I love its energy because this is talking about things becoming very much established, stable, secure for yourself, for your goals, and really getting results and getting a level of success and attainment. This could be financial rewards. This could be acquiring like a new car, acquiring a new home, a new job, material wealth, physical health. If you've been ill, this talks about physical health coming in. This is also a card of independence, okay? So there's an energy here this weekend of, yeah, because with the Page of Wands first and then this card together next, I'm feeling that there's a new determination that's coming in because you're starting to figure out what your goals really are as you go forward. Maybe things have been shifting for you so much this year that you have not known really in a determined way what your new goals are, okay? Maybe you've been dealing with so much change and transition that you haven't really been able to focus on your personal goals because you've just been so focused on the different changes and the different things taking place. And with this card's energy, we have an establishing of, well, actually with both these two cards' energy, we have an establishing of what your new goals are, where the energy has been directing you. And with this card, we have a more stabilized energy with that, okay? So you're becoming more grounded, more centered, and more determined. When I say determined, I'm not just saying like you're determined to do something. I'm saying like you have determined what your goals actually are, and now you can make more progress towards them, okay? That's how I mean it. The final card in this weekend spread is the Sun card. This is an amazing card. Probably one of my favorite in the deck. The Sun card energy is about a rebirth. It's about also empowerment on a spiritual, emotional, and physical level, all combined together. It is about letting also spirit guide you through this process. I think this card came up around the beginning of this lunar cycle during the dark moon period, and now it's coming up again towards the full moon. So what I'm really getting energetically with all this is that things shifted for us around the time of this past dark moon, okay? There was a rebirthing taking place in all aspects of our life. Y'all can go back and look at my dark moon reading from this past month, I think on July 29th, not July, November 29th. And y'all can look at the dark moon reading from that and how it was bringing a new energy in all areas of our life, like a rebirthing energy, a resurrection, revitalization energy to all aspects of our life, okay? Now we're approaching the full moon from that, and I'm feeling that what that means is that all of those rebirths and revitalizations that took place are now being more grounded, more rooted, more stabilized, okay? A rebirth has taken place, And now we're going to be seeing the initial results of that, okay? I don't want to say it's a harvest yet. It's not a harvest energy. It's more of an energy of the dark moon that we planted the seed, and now we're starting to see things sprouting, okay? That's what I'm feeling energetically. So this is also going to cover all aspects, all areas of your life. The dark moon occurred in the constellation Ophiuchus, and the full moon is occurring. Once again, I'm going to be saying that it's occurring in Orion, and I'll break that down in the full moon video, why I'm saying that and stuff, and what the energies of that is, okay? Which I think it represents goddess Hecate. But overall, with this reading, all of those energies from the dark moon, all of your intentions, all of the areas of your life where you saw a revitalization taking place are going to be really sprouting, and you're going to see growth there in those areas, okay? And it's positive, it's good. There's not any negative energy in this reading, and I don't think that there will be any kind of negative energy in the full moon reading. But just stay tuned for that, because this weekend's energy really is building up to the full moon, because I think the full moon is on Tuesday of next week. So this is a very powerful and strong, this is a very powerful and strong full moon coming up. So when we have really powerful full and dark moons, its energy really lasts beyond the full moon proper, or the dark moon proper, or even just the 3 days. The day before, the day of, and the day after. The energies of these really powerful full moon and dark moons last like all the way from now to the full moon type thing, okay? It could even last longer than that. So really just please watch my full moon video that I do for this coming full moon on December 13th and 14th for much more in-depth energies reports. And I hope that you guys have a great weekend. I hope that y'all take the message from this reading and apply it. As always, that's the most important thing. Make practical use of it, okay? If you want to get in touch with me for a private reading where I can look at how these energies are really going to manifest in your life personally, get in contact with me. Look in the description box for information on that. And I hope that you have a very productive weekend. I love you guys. Hail Hecate, hail to the witches, and blessed be.